Shalom. I'll start by giving all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Okakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone who rule well, and as always, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And I hope you Akim and you Akwa for having a Tawab Bawakwar. I'm just taking my morning walk. But as I do my little walk, I just wanted to respond to this article right here, in which this is going on in Australia. And before I even get into it, just to quote 1 John 5 verse 19 in the New Language Translation. It basically says, we know that we are the children of the Most High, and that the world around us is under control of the evil one. And we know that that evil one is talking about the spiritual demon Satan, who rules through a physical counterpart. Who's the physical counterpart to the spiritual demon Shaitan? Esau, Edom, especially the elite, the global elite, the international bankers. They're the ones, that controls and runs, society. All right, through the banking system, through, the major corporations, through mainstream media, different key industries. They control and run it all. So the world is under control of the evil one. All right. And, this article I'm getting ready to go into is just a example of that. It's proof of that, So the title, the headline, it says, Australia is testing the limits amid Divac. I know I say it backwards, because, when you look that up, it actually goes back to a Hebrew word meaning demon possession. And this whole psyop has put demons on people, man. And you can see it. So that's why I when I say that term, which is basically part of the, I say it backwards, man. But y'all know what I'm saying. So amid DVAC, testing Orwellian new app to track people, report. So this is what they're working on to roll out in Australia. Now, as you can see, with all these different things being put in place down there, with these strict restrictions, these lockdown measures, it's totally totalitarian down there. They have no freedom whatsoever. They shut that place down over one case. So they're pretty much already living in a new world down there. And it's just only a matter of time before it, becomes, fully widespread in the world, But anyway, like that term Orwellian, this article uses the term Orwellian because if you ever look up what Orwellian mean, it literally means it's basically a term that George Orwell used, and he used that to describe a societal condition or idea or situation destructive to a free and open society. And the more they roll these mandates out, the more that they enforce people, the more freedoms are being taken. And that they use order out of chaos to do so. All right, they need a problem, they need a reaction, and then they come with the solution. The solution is usually the unrighteous decrees, the draconian measures, because that's a clever way of ensuring that they can take all your liberties and freedom from you, and basically usurp authority. Basically gain more power over the people, man. And the people are giving it to them based off of their fear. You see. So now, this is what the 10th variant that they're talking about now, the mu, So as long as they keep, rolling these things up, even though these things are made up, because they have a schedule of different variants they want to just continue to roll out. And along with that schedule, you're going to have a schedule of, boozy badasses, boosters that you're going to have to keep getting, with each variant. Because these devils, they want to put all that juice into you to mutate you. You're the mutation. They want to change you. You see what I'm saying? So, like the scriptures say, 2 Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. You see? So that's what we see happening right now. So right now in Australia, they're testing a new app to track people. So it's starting to become more like communist China, which over there, they're under a social credit system that's based on a biometric digital system, where everywhere is filled with cameras. They have to link everything to, phone apps. Everything is about identification and having certain information in order for you to have access or gain access to, things in society. And also they're grading you based on your social behavior. If you're complying with, societal rules, and if based on your compliance, you will be given access. That's straight up slavery, man. That's imprisonment, So that's what we're dealing with in the world, all right? And like I said, this devil, he used these things to roll out so he can take more power and control. Now, when you, let me, real quick, let's go to, let's type in the word schemes. Because that's basically what this is. Esau's running schemes on a global scale in order for him to be able to roll out his wicked, evil plans. Because I know the KJV doesn't use that term, but the other translations do. All right. Now, just to get a couple, this is Psalms 140, verse 8. In the NLT, it says, Lord, let not the evil people have their way. Do not let their evil schemes succeed, or they will become proud. And yeah, these devils have become proud because they really believe, in their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, man. That their dwelling places will be continued, as if they don't have a time limit. The Lord, he's the one that determines the bounds that men cannot pass, man. You see? So they're doing all these things in a timely manner because, according to Revelation 12:12, the devils come down having great wrath because of that he had but a short time. He wants everything under surveillance. He wants everything tracked, monitored, identified, all right, because he thinks that he's the Most High on the planet Earth, and he's not the Most High. The Most High, he's the one that's omniscient, meaning all-knowing. He sees everything. Esau is just trying to be like the Most High. All right, what he want to know your everyday move, your whereabouts. Where you at, what you're doing, what you're buying, what you're selling. And that's no freedom. All right. So when you look up schemes, scheme, what does it mean? And it says a large-scale systematic plan or arrangement for attaining a particular object or putting a particular idea into effect. And these psyops, that's exactly what is being used for. It's really a scheme. All right, the DVOC, all right, these variants that they keep coming up with, that's what it's a part of. That's what it's intended for, man. This is all part of this is a plan of action, man. Go back and read Operation Lockstep by the Rockefellers, man. They already had this planned out because the scriptures tell you that the wicked, they have these secret councils, man, these secret meetings, and that's where they devise these plans of actions, these schemes, to take over the planet Earth. Okay, you look at the definitions. plan, project, plan of action, program, strategy, right? Stratagem, game plan, enterprise. Now, do not the scriptures talk about there being an enterprise? It tells you that in Job, the 5th chapter. Let's go to Job 5 and 12. Yeah, Job 5 and 12. I'll read it in the KJV. But you can see that they use the term schemer. All right, Job 5 and 12, it says, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. All right, their schemes. So the Lord is known for thwarting the devices and the cunning schemes of the wicked. You know, like for example, Haman, when he intended to get us on those gallows, the Lord flipped the script on his ass, and him and his family ended up on those gallows. You know, the Lord can like if you're a witch and you try to do some type of enchantment against the men of the Lord, the Lord can use that left hand against to backfire against you. You see, so this devil, what he's trying to do is he thinking that he's gonna complete his mission and be successful. Only thing is drop his ass like a bad habit, man. The pit that this devil's trying to dig for us, he gonna be put in. His own mischief is gonna be returned upon his own head. You see? So he really thinks that, because the pride lifted up in him, or like it tells you in Obadiah, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. He really think that he's gonna be successful, man. And to a certain extent, he will. His motto is to have everybody microchip. You can listen to that interview, going back to I want to say in the 90s, with was that Aaron Russo. He broke it down. He said he had that meeting with Nick Rockefeller, and there it was. He told him the agenda, man. So you don't think that they've been planning this along for a while? They've been planning this all along, man. They want a society where nobody's free, everybody's under surveillance. Nothing is open. You have to, show your identification, and basically, ultimately, your identification is going to have to be that charagma, that MOTB. And that's going to be the only way you can be identified. And if you don't have an identity, then you will not be recognized in this man's system. So that's why we have to wait upon Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to free us from this prison, man. So continuing on, it says, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. All right. So we know that this is a straight up scheme. All right. Let's say it should get an advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices, his schemes, his wicked plans of actions. That damn shot, the juice, the potion. We already know what that is, man. This devil wants to transhumanize you or just take you out, because he does have a depopulation quota. All right, so this man, he has a lot going on, man. But like the scriptures tell us, don't fret yourself because of evildoers. Let's go to Psalms 37. Psalms 37 and verse let me go to the NLT translation. It is Psalms 37. And I'm going to start at I'll start at the top. It says, a Psalm of David. It says, don't worry about the wicked or envy those who do wrong. For like grass, they soon fade away. Like spring flowers they soon wither. Trust in the Lord and do good, then you will live safely in the land and prosper, which we're going to be living safely in the land of Israel. When the Lord comes back and deliver us and have the nations, build up the ruins, we're going to inhabit the land. We're going to live safely and we're going to prosper. All right. We're gonna have nothing but blessings. The blessings are going to overtake us. So we're going to be all right, man. It says, take delight in the Lord Yahweh, and he will give you your heart's desires. Commit everything you do to the Lord. Trust him, and he will help you. He will make your innocence radiate like the dawn, and the justice of your cause will shine like the noonday sun. Be still in the presence of the Lord Yahweh and wait patiently for him to act. You see? Wait for him to act. So we know that the Most High eventually is going to step in, and he's going to disappoint their crafty devices, man. That their hands will not be able to perform their enterprise. So they're not going to be a complete success. All right? Things are going to go wrong, man. And you can already see that certain people are already starting to, push back at this devil, man. They're finding out more and more stuff, that this whole thing is a scheme, it's a fraud, and that these devils is basically trying to take full control. All right? So we got to wait patiently and let the Lord do his thing. He's going to step in and he's going to act, man, especially on the behalf of the elect. Because, once this devil, come for us, like it tells us in Isaiah 59, when the enemy shut in like a flood, the Lord's going to lift up a standard against him. He's going to put his ass to flight, man. They're going to, that's why them devils going to try to hide, the elite. They're going to try to hide, in those bunkers, man. All right? It says, don't worry about evil people who prosper or fret about their wicked schemes. Stop being angry, turn from your rage. Do not lose your temper. It only leads, it's like your temper, it only leads to harm. So that means that we can't take matters into our own hands. We got to remain spiritual. Leave everything to the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, it says, for the wicked will be destroyed, but those who trust in the Lord will possess the land. Soon the wicked will disappear. Though you look for them, they will be gone. All right, they're going to be a thing of naught, man. Read Job, the 18th chapter. Okay? It says, the lowly will possess the land and will live in purity. The wicked plot against the godly. They snarl at them in defiance, but the Lord just laughs, for he sees their day of judgment coming. And the Lord got them prepared for the day of judgment. All right, Proverbs 16:4. He created the wicked even for the day of evil. So the ungodly is going to be preserved to the day of judgment to be destroyed. We know how they're going to end. And thermonuclear annihilation, man, and from the angels. You see? So there it is, man. So right now, this devil, he wants to, tighten, bind up and tighten everything down. But the Lord's going to loosen that grip. When the Lord start plaguing this devil, start, making things go wrong. All right, just watch. All right. So anyway, I know I didn't really read, the article like that, but it just kind of sparked me to do a lesson based off of it. So you can see the direction that the world is headed in under the rule of this beast, man. So this is what they want to do. But like the scripture just said, patiently wait, and the Lord's gonna act, man. All right. So hopefully this is edifying, and give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and to the next lesson, Shalom.